Welcome, welcome, everybody. Let's get ready to gamble. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamblers of all ages, MDC proudly presents the Friday night sports betting featuring Bleezy and Amicus. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's time to place your bets. So, without further delay, please give me a warm welcome to my co host for the night, the co host of all MDC episodes, the Miami Nostradamus himself, Bleezy. What's up, my guy?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm pumped. This is our premiere show. Me and Amicus. Hey, we started talking, and me and Amicus, we started talking, and all of a sudden, we got a lot of experience. Me and Amicus both have been betting on games for a long time. You
Long
know,
time.
we're not newcomers to this game. You know what I'm saying? So we're hoping to bring you guys winners, man. That we're not here to have anybody lose money, man. We're doing the best we can to give you guys winners off the rip.
Absolutely, man. A lot of these picks we're about to talk about, Bleezy and myself, make those bets at our own individual personal sports books. So we put our identity, our trust on the line, and hopefully it works out for you as well. Absolutely. Well, Bleezy, today's the first show, man. Hopefully of many more. It's the embryo stage, the genesis of Friday night sports betting with Bleezy and Amicus, and I'm excited. What are your feelings about like what we're about to embark on? Because we've been talking backstage for a couple of weeks now, and we really put the work in really quickly to get this popped off tonight. So how you feeling about everything?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm getting warmed up. I feel like I'm getting better as I go. The betting is so in depth now. We're talking about player parlays, and there's so many different bets you can pick, you can do now. It's crazy. I mean, even though I've got mad experience, man, I'm still learning about all these different bets, like the player parlays we're going to be talking about coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. In fact, during the Bills game last night, we had a couple of player parlays going, and me and Mikey came, 20 yards and a touchdown away from hitting some pretty good money. Mikey was about 15 yards away from hitting a $400 parlay on a $5 bet. So he was super, super close.
Yeah.
But so here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the quick format that we're going to be going by every single week, and then we're going to go into segment one and just pop it off. So basically, every Friday night, starting next week, we'll begin segment one with the previous week bet and recap and the stand-ins. Bleezy and I will track our bets. And we will recap them every week to see where we are in our individual stand-ins. And at the end of the year, we'll see who had the better year and who made the most money.
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll go right into segment. Absolutely. We'll go into segment two, which is our game day spread. So we'll start with that tonight, our game day spreads, and then our game day picks from those spreads. Segment three will be the Fantastic Five, which is basically our favorite 5 bets of the NFL Sunday. And you can turn that into a 5-leg parlay as well. Into segment 4 is going to be one of my personal favorite segments. It'll be Bet the Farm Lock of the Week. This is a segment where we take the one game that we believe you mortgage the house, you back the bread truck up. Yeah, that's it, baby. You bet the farm. It is our lock of the week. You cannot lose. Now, obviously, discretion, disclaimer advised. Right. You can lose. Anybody can lose, but it is our favorite bets of the week for sure.
Yeah.
And then we will go into segment 5, which is what Bleezy just talked about, the perfect player parlay. It'll be a quick little parlay. Me personally and my gambling endeavors, these are my favorite bets. I probably make more money with player parlays than any other type of spread or bet. So I'm excited about those.
That's interesting. But real quick, the player parlay thing is one of the things I was talking about, like, because I've got a really good one tonight, man. I think you're going to love it. And
I'm excited.
Stuff like that is what I gotta get honed in on. You know what I'm saying? Get dialed in.
Oh, you got my juices flowing, baby. I can't wait to hear the player parlay. Let's go.
Yeah.
So then we'll go into the next segment after that, which will be our Blazing Futures. Bleezy and I will give you what we consider to be a really good, solid future. It's just basically the one that we see the most value in.
I've got a great one of those tonight too.
Awesome. I'm excited. And then as a little icing on the sports betting cake at the very end, we will give you, because tomorrow is Saturday, tomorrow is college football day, we're going to revisit a segment, our favorite segment, Bet the Farm College Lock of the Week, to close out the show. And then we're going to open it up to the panel, bring some guys on, hopefully, and you can talk about the bets, or we can just segue into whatever else you want to talk about.
That's right.
But before we kick it off, brother, what you got?
I love the college bet too. That we're throwing the guys a bone for Saturday. Let's get the party started. And once again, I've got a great college pick this week. Let's go.
I can't wait. Also, I want to say that, Bleezy doesn't know any of my picks. He's going to see him for the first time, and I don't know any of his picks. I'm going to see him for the first time. So I'm actually genuinely excited to see where he's going with some of these segments. Yep. So let's not even waste any more time. Let's get right into it.
Game day, page one.
Game day, page one. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. And let me explain. What we're looking at right now is actually my game day spread picks. So I'm going to go first and explain why I picked the one in red. And then Bleezy's going to explain what he did. He could have done the same or he could have done the opposite. So I'll go first, all right? The first one is the Saints at the Indianapolis Colts. Now, I must tell you, a few days ago, this was a +1, okay? I put money on it at +1. It moved 2 points because all the money was going on the Saints, and rightfully so. The Saints are a better team, Bleezy. Derek Carr is the better quarterback. Even though he's disappointed, especially in the gambling world, a lot over the past few years, he's the better quarterback. He's got the better weapons at running back. Michael Thomas, a wide receiver, Olave, etc. The Saints should win this game. To me, this is a solid bet. I went Saints on the road -1.
I'm with you. I've got the Saints as well. When I first looked at this game, I was kind of like, because I saw it at +1. And I kind of thought the same thing, man. I was like, what? And I actually wrote it down, Saints +1.
Yeah.
I had it was +1.5 when I originally looked at it. But yeah, I'm on the Saints too, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get it at +1.5, you're doing real good. But even at -1, I believe the Saints will win, and if they win, they're going to cover 1 most likely. So this is a great bet here. All right, let's move on to the second game. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars playing at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I went with the home team on this one. The weather has possible 60% chance of rain. And it just feels like a Mike Tomlin type of game to me, Bleezy. It feels like the weather could be a little iffy. We're going to have to run the ball. We're going to play hard-nosed defense. We're going to get after Trevor Lawrence. And I know the Jaguars have been trending a little bit, but the Steelers are just one of those teams at home in that kind of weather. This is a Mike Tomlin game. You give me 2.5 points, and I'm going to fucking take it.
You know, I'm on Pittsburgh on this one too, man. Pittsburgh has been trending up as well. You know, they covered last week. I know that because I was on them last week, and so I'm taking Pittsburgh this week too. I like that. That bet. I'm down with the Steelers.
Awesome. All right, let's keep it moving. Game 3, we got the Texans at the Carolina Panthers. Now, this one, I must admit, Bleezy, this was a tough one for me because everything in my soul said C.J. Stroud is killing it for a rookie. He's breaking rookie records at the quarterback position. The Texans, D'Amico Ryans, I mean, he's doing his thing, right? Like, the Texans should win this game. But listen, the Panthers haven't won a game yet, bro. They're playing at home. I just feel like the +3.5 is one of those flyers I'm willing to take to say, hey, Houston might win this game, but I think the Panthers at the very end can just cover the spread at home. This was a tough one for me.
Well, the first time ever on Friday night sports betting with Amicus and Bleezy. I'm going against you on this one, Amicus.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Texans. I like you mentioned earlier about the other game. I think the Texans just have a better team, man. They're trending up. I think they have a decent little team going on over there, and they're going to be too much for Carolina. I got the Texans on that one.
Deep in my soul, I think you're right. And I'm telling you, out of all the games, this was the one I had the hardest decision on. So definitely not. I'll give you a teaser. It's not going to be in my top five.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep it moving. It's the Eagles at the Commanders. I think we're going to see a little bit of a trend, at least on my side. There was quite a few games where I have the away team covering these spreads. It's just the way the spreads came out. A lot of these away teams are actually better teams than the home team playing this week, and that played a big factor into it. But here's another example. I got the Eagles covering the 7 points. The Eagles are one of the best teams in the NFL, Bleezy. They're clicking on all cylinders right now, and the Commanders are a dumpster fire. Howell is up and down. We don't know what kind of quarterback play we're going to get from the Commanders, and they're just not worthy to say, I believe at home the Commanders can cover a touchdown. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I went with the Eagles.
I like the Eagles too. I'm a little worried about the 7 points, but yeah, man, the Eagles, like you just said, one of the best teams in the NFL. They're going to Washington. Washington is Washington. You know, I don't have a problem laying the 7. I'm going with Philly on that one too.
Yeah, man, I feel you on that one. All right, let's keep it moving. We got the Los Angeles Rams going to Arlington, Texas. That's where the Dallas Cowboys play, Arlington, Texas. And here's another away team. Now, this was a tough one too, man. But listen, Stafford, I get the feeling that with Cooper Kupp back, this Paco kid just coming out of nowhere and doing his thing, that the Rams and keep the Rams in mind, because I have a bet later on that's going to be involved in the Rams.
Okay.
And so maybe that's playing into my psyche here with this pick. I get who Micah Parsons is. I get who the Cowboys is. But part of my problem is I get who the Cowboys is, which is the Cowboys. And they're just a dumpster fire waiting to show up. You can't really trust them. You don't know what Cowboys team you're going to get. You don't know what Dak Prescott you're going to get. Micah, he's been hot at the beginning of the year, but then he cooled off a little bit. I like the Rams here, man, because of the points. Give me the plus 6.5. I'm going with the Rams.
Well said, Amicus. Well said. I like the Rams on this one too, man. It's at Dallas. But hey, I mean, that it seems like quite a. I know the Rams aren't all that; they're in somewhat of a rebuild, but they've been playing some decent football.
Yeah,
and they still have Matt Stafford. You know, going to Dallas, like you said, Dak Prescott does not scare me that much, man. Give me the Rams plus the 6.5.
Yeah, brother, I feel you on that one. Absolutely. All right. Our last game for this sheet is going to be one. It's going to be the home team, baby. It's going to be, it's the Miami Dolphins game. And as a Bills Mafia member and a Buffalo Bills fan, I guess not too many people will be surprised at my pick, but I promise you, I set aside all objectivity. And it's basically, Bleezy, it's like this. The Dolphins, I believe, are going to win this game. But 9.5 points is a lot of points, brother. And we saw last night, listen, Bleezy, my boy Bleezy has been Nostradamus lately. The past 3 weeks, he has been killing it on these televised games. And he's been right about my Buffalo Bills, and he was right last night. He thought the Buffalo Bills would win, but he thought the Bucs would cover. And there was a point in that game in the fourth quarter where the Bills could have gone up 21, but they didn't. And they had a scare at the very end, and the Bucs covered that spread. this is how I feel about this game, Bleezy. I think 9.5 is just too much for a team that's an in-division rival and that has a coach like Belichick that can put together a defensive game plan against Tua in that offense. You couple that with Mac Jones having a little bit of life now, playing good against the Bills after beating them, and the Dolphins defense not really clicking yet, even though Ramsey might be coming back. My play is take the points, Patriots plus 9.5.
Well said. At first glance, you look at this, like you said, in division rivals. And you got the Pats plus 9.5. You got to say, man, how can I not take that? But staying true, the NBC picks of the week, baby. Picks of the week. Bleezy, I'm at 38-21 Fins. Fins are going to cover that 9.5, baby. Let's go.
I love it. Let's go. Yeah, you might be right, man. It's just 9.5. That's a lot of points. Right. That's going to be a fun one.
Yep.
All right. While Bleezy gets ready, he's going to pull up the second sheet, and we're going to continue these game day picks, baby.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh, this is a nice one here. Here we go. All right. Now, as you see, Bleezy, before I get into the spread, I clicked the under on this one, just as a little icing on the cake for the viewers. The reason I did that is because at MetLife Stadium, we're supposed to get about 70% chance of rain. And is it really a home game for the Giants, Bleezy, since they both play in the same fucking stadium? Right. So I'm looking at this as Jets home game, and all they got to do is cover 3 points. I think that defense is going to swallow the Giants. I think Tyrod Taylor, because Daniel Jones or Penny Jones is still going to be out. So Tyrod Taylor is going to have to do it again. And I think you don't know, you haven't played them yet. But we know, the Chiefs know, the Bills know, that Jets defense is no joke, and they make superstar quarterbacks look mediocre. Well, what do you think they're going to do to a guy like Tyrod Taylor? Give me the Jets -3.
Tyrod Taylor, the Giants fans should be ecstatic that they have Tyrod Taylor playing and not their boy Daniel Jones. Tyrod Taylor is going to come in here and slap the Jets fucking silly. Straight silly, slap them around like the Jets, like the bitches they are. Give me the New York Giants, baby, plus the 3.
Wow. Okay. So real quick to hit on that under, it's going to be a wet, muddy night, I think. And you know what happens when that precipitation starts coming down? They're going to be running the ball, and if you're one-dimensional, they're going to clog the lane. And I just think it looks like one of those 17-13 games. So give me the under on that one as well.
That's good information.
All right.
Good info.
Keeping it moving. Our next game day pick is the Atlanta Falcons at the Tennessee Titans. Now, let me say this. This is assuming that the Titans have not yet sent DeAndre Hopkins and that beast King Henry to the Buffalo Bills by the trade deadline, okay? Let me just say that. Because I believe we're getting one of them. I think we're either getting Hopkins or we're getting King Henry at the trade deadline. That's just a hunch I have. So assuming that doesn't happen, I like the Tennessee Titans. Give me the plus 2.5.
Tennessee Titans, we had Ryan Tannehill, our boy, hurt. He's not playing this weekend. So they're going one of the other 2 quarterbacks. Plus, they do have all that swirling around with King Henry possibly leaving and DeAndre, which I do think that could happen. But Atlanta's coming in. Atlanta's got a decent little squad, man. I think there's too much BS going on up at Tennessee. Give me the Falcons minus the 2.5.
Yeah, I can't hate on that one there, Bleezy. This was another really tough one like that Houston game. Falcons, in my opinion, are a better team. But the Titans are one of those teams that they got some players on that team. And if they just put it together, and if Henry has one of those days, if he's still in the uniform, it could be a long day for the Falcons, and plus they're at home. But, yeah, that could go either way for sure.
That's
all right. Let's get into the Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers. Now, this, as you can see, is a very close one. This was a pick'em game 3 days ago. Bro, I gotta hold myself back and not give it away, but let me curb my enthusiasm with this one. As I say, there is no way in hell the Vikings cannot cover -1 going into Lambeau Field. There's not a force on this planet that can keep the same Kirk Cousins Vikings with that beast Addison, who just beat who? Didn't they just beat a top team in the NFL? Didn't they just whoop that ass, the 49ers, I believe? And now you're going to convince me that Jordan Love, who looks like a lost puppy dog in the NFL, is going to all of a sudden do something to beat the Vikings? No, bro. Give me -1. If this was -3, I would still take the Vikings. -1 all day long.
Strong take, strong take. And this is another game when you look at it, you're kind of like, whoa, what's up with that? What's up with that line? But my Green Bay Packers, I was on them last week. They covered. I'm on them again. Give me the Pack at home. Division rivals. They're going to slap the Vikes around. I'm taking the Pack plus the 1 at home.
Man.
Check it out.
Hey, that's a hot take, baby. That is a hot take. You got Jordan Love beating Kirk Cousins and the hot Vikings after what they just did a week ago. Wow. Okay. Wow. Now, hey, based on that, Bleezy, the rest of these segments just got real entertaining. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving. I have a feeling we're going to segue back to this game a little later on. Let's get into the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. All right. So, +4 for the Cleveland Browns, right? Deshaun Watson is not playing. That might be a good thing. This was a tough game for me too, Bleezy. It might be good that Deshaun Watson isn't playing. But the Seahawks, they're playing at home, and we already know that is the 12th man in the NFL, right? So not only do you have to deal with a team that's actually playing well and has a competent quarterback at its helm, but you're also playing the 12th man. Give me the -4 points. Seattle Seahawks at home. I think they're going to cover. I get why nobody would believe that because the Browns defense is so stout. But listen, man, they have issues at quarterback. And I just believe that 12th man is enough to cause a not very good quarterback to have. Think about this. You don't have a superstar playing quarterback for the Browns, and you're going into that stadium with that home crowd in the 12th man. Oh, brother, there's going to be noise issues. It's going to cause problems. Give me the points.
Cleveland Browns, they have one of the top, if not the top defense in the NFL. You know, for them to be winning games with the quarterback that they have, that's a testimony to their defense and some of their other players as well, man. They got a decent little squad going on up there in Cleveland. Don't sleep on them. They're going to cover that 4. They may not win the game, but they're going to cover that 4 points. Give me the Cleveland Browns at Seattle.
Another tough game, Bleezy. I can't be mad at your pick there. Listen, I was at a coin flip, but I said that 12th man against a quarterback that nobody has even heard of. Yeah. I'm going to go with the 12th man. And listen, I could very well be wrong. But, yeah, that's going to be an interesting to keep our eyes on. All right, let's keep it moving. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and all the Swifties going down or going over or going up to the Mile High City, the Denver Broncos. This is a lot of points, but I'm not even going to explain why I'm taking the Chiefs at -7.5. I think the Broncos do play the Chiefs hard, but since Swifty has been in the building, the Chiefs have looked like the Super Bowl champions that they are. Give me the 7.5 points. Chiefs are going to roll.
The Swifty can sit down, okay? Because my Denver Broncos are going to come up in there. Actually, this game's at Denver, so they're at home. Once again, end division rivals. Give me the Broncos plus the points. I'll take the 7.5 all day long. Let's go. Sit down, Swifties.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's keep it moving, Bleezy. We got the Bengals, the struggling Bengals, the struggling Burrow. Who knows right now with Cincinnati, but we got them traveling over to San Francisco to play a very good 49ers team with a great defense. But the seventh round pick himself, Brock Purdy, has lost 2 games in a row. Let me repeat that, 2 games in a row. Is the young man's confidence a little shaken? I believe it is. Give me the Bengals to cover the 3.5 points, please.
Well said again, Amicus. Well said again. I like Cincinnati. You're going to give me Joe Burrow coming to play Brock Purdy, who trending down. Give me the Bengals plus the points. I'll take that all day long, and would not be surprised if they don't win that game straight up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they have a great chance of winning that game straight up. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's keep it moving. I believe we have one more sheet, a few more games. Just so you guys listening know, we're going to cover the Sunday night football game. We're going to cover the Monday night football game. And we're also going to cover next Thursday's game, which is actually week 9. But we're doing it because when we do the show on Fridays, that's one game that we aren't able to cover, obviously, because it's the day prior. So we're going to cover it the week prior like we're doing now. All right. The next game is the Ravens at the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Ravens have been getting some attention, Bleezy. Lamar Jackson, even though his stats really ain't popping except for that one game, it's amazing how the national media will just jump on a train like Lamar Jackson from one game, but his stats are not that impressive. It's one game. Relax. I'm not a believer yet in these Ravens. I'm just not. I'm not a believer. And you got the Arizona Cardinals at home. And there are whispers that Kyler Murray could make his return this Sunday. If that is the case, Bleezy, give me the plus 9.5 points, Cardinals at home. Let's go.
Hot take, hot take. We have the Baltimore Ravens coming off a big win over Detroit last week, which was kind of a shocker for a lot of people. But right now, they're coming down facing Arizona, a team that's supposed to be in the tank this year, which I'm not so sure about that. And so, with that amount of points, 9.5, give me the Cardinals at home. Let's go.
There we go, baby. I love it.
Yep.
I agree. All right. So we got the Chicago Bears at Los Angeles Chargers. Now, this is a Sunday night football game, NBC Sunday night football. And listen, the Sunday night football game isn't really good this year or this week. And the Monday night game is not great either. Too bad flexing is not an option right now, but I know it's coming soon. Thank God. But listen, I think the Chicago Bears are one of those teams. They're going to lose this game without a doubt. But we're talking about 9 points. And we're also talking about Justin Fields, starting to maybe possibly play a little better. And I know he's feeling the Caleb Williams pressure. You cannot convince me that Justin Fields does not feel like the Chicago Bears kind of want things to go a certain way, since they're going to have like the first and second pick when it's all said and done, and they can get one of those elite quarterbacks out of college. So I think Fields is really playing for his job. It's 9 points. The Chargers defense is shit. The Chargers, they have a losing record. Herbert turns the ball over. He's just that team is not clicking. Give me the Bears plus 9 on the road.
Yeah, let's go. I'm with you on that one too, man. Another big spread. This is the NFL, and we're talking. You're going to give me 9 points, and we got the Bears Chargers. Chargers don't scare me at all. I mean, they're looking like they may not even make the playoffs this year. But yeah, give me these big spreads. I think me and you are kind of agreeing on that. Maybe not all of them, but give me the Bears plus 9. I'll take those 9 points all day.
Absolutely. And you'll see I did throw another little cherry on top for the over on this one. I like the over for the simple fact that the Chargers defense is shit, even though they have a head coach that's a defensive minded coach. And the Bears, listen, Justin Fields is going to run all day long. The first part of the season, I think he was trying to play pocket quarterback, but now he's going to revert to who he is. He's going to run all over the Chargers. I think this is a high scoring game, and I like the over here.
That's a good call. Good call.
All right, let's go into our Monday night football game. We have the pitiful, disappointing, like, why are you even in the league, Las Vegas Raiders against a very good Detroit Lions team at home. There's not too much to say on this one. The Raiders are a dumpster fire. The Raiders are complete garbage and trash. The Detroit Lions is the pick here. -8, who cares?
Detroit coming off a big loss last week. Man, Campbell's not going to be he's not going to be having that. He's sticking foot up asses. He's been sticking his foot up asses all week. And like you said, the Raiders are in shambles. I don't even know what all's going on over there. Give me the Lions. I'll lay the points on that one all day. Let's go.
All day long. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so next Thursday, actually week 9, we're going to cover that game right now. So we're talking about the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers for a second time. I do not think that DeAndre Hopkins or King Henry will be in Pittsburgh for this one. The Steelers, Mike Tomlin again, at home, trending. Give me the 4 points. Give me the -4, rather. Give me -4 on the Steelers all day long. I'll give up the points. Yeah.
I said earlier that I've been on Pittsburgh, and I'm going to stay on Pittsburgh on this game too. Tennessee, like you said, they may not have their star players, but even if they did have them with their quarterback situation, I'd still take Pittsburgh. I'll take the Steelers right there, -4.
Yeah, especially with not really knowing what's going to happen with the Titans. They could be dealers at the trade deadline. They may not even have the same team come next Thursday. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
All right, man. Well, listen, that was our Week 8 game day spreads and game day picks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and segue right into our second segment of the night. This is a good one. And we're going to kick it off with Bleezy. Bleezy.
Yo.
Put it up on the screen, baby. It's the Fantastic 5, the best 5 picks according to Bleezy.
All right, so this is going to be my 5-game parlay or my 5-game best 5, right?
That's right.
And so I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if I've got mine downloaded. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I got it. All right. We talked about pretty much all these already. Give me New Orleans. Me and you are both high on New Orleans, man. Give me New Orleans. I actually put I got the Pittsburgh, like I just talked about, and then Atlanta, Cleveland. I told you about their defense, man. Even though with that quarterback, I'm taking them, and my Broncos. I told you about my Broncos. How about that little 5-gamer, baby?
Okay, hold on. Let me break this down. Let me see this because this is the first time I'm seeing this. So I gotta dissect this thing. All right, so New Orleans Saints -1. All right, I agree on that one. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I love that one. So we're 2 for 2 so far. I had the Tennessee Titans covering, so this is the first discrepancy, and I had the Seahawks covering, so that's another one, and I had Kansas City covering. Okay. All right, so this is Bleezy's best 5 picks. This is what he's fully confident on. Whether you do an individual, you could turn this into whatever you want. But if you wanted to make it a 5-leg parlay, this is what Bleezy says: $5 will net to $109 on a 5-leg parlay. I love it, Bleezy. Even though we disagree, hey.
Yeah.
On the previous segment, you explained all of these games, so it makes sense, buddy.
Yeah. And the thing about this is too, this is not exactly my 5-star lock of the week. That's coming up. Stay tuned for
Right.
that. But these are the 5 that if you're going to put some money on, throw it on those 5, you'll be good to go.
I love it. I love it. All right. Screenshot that, guys. All right, we're going to kick it off now with Amicus's Fantastic 5. This is going to be my best 5 picks of the week turned into a parlay. Now, as you can see, I went ahead and risked $10 for a potential win of $267. And the New Orleans Saints, we have a common theme there. Give me the mind. Listen, I will give up the 1 point all day long. The Saints, I believe, are going to roll the Colts. I love this pick. This is a great pick for this parlay. The Eagles, obviously, I'm taking the Eagles on this. Giving up the 7 points. The Jets, I was real strong about the Jets. Now I know, Bleezy, you had the Giants in this one. But I believe the Jets go home, even though they're not the home team technically. They're going to be home, and they're going to cover that minus 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I also have the Vikings at -1. You know, I feel real good about this Vikings pick. Real good about this Vikings pick.
On that one.
And then the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously, Bleezy has the Broncos. I have the Chiefs. Just look at this from top to bottom, guys. The Saints are going to win this fucking game. The Eagles are going to blow out the Commanders. The Jets are going to win at home. They're at home. They're going to cover. That defense is going to swarm Tyrod Taylor. The Vikings cannot lose. They're just better than Jordan Love. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to do swifty things. To me, this is a 5-game, 5-leg parlay lock, baby. Put your $10 down. Get your $267. Take the wifey out for a nice steak dinner.
Yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Amicus is on fire, folks. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, Bleezy. Let's segue. Let's segue into our favorite segment. It is Bleezy's Bet the Farm Lock of the Week.
This is a bet that I'm putting money on myself, guaranteed. And I've been telling him because he does not know the bet. He does not know the bet. I've been telling him about it. And I'll go ahead and pull it up. This is my lock of the week.
I'm excited. I don't know it. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
My lock of the week. And it's actually, let me just pull it up.
We got to get a drum roll. Drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, it's a teaser. You got the teaser going, baby.
We got a teaser going on here, folks. We got a teaser. You got to take advantage of these teasers when you can. And look what I've done here. I've taken Philadelphia down to -1 against Washington. Philly's going to win that game. They're not going to lose to the Commanders, man.
I love it.
Then I got Detroit Monday night against the Raiders in shambles. Josh McDaniels teased that down. Detroit -2.
Woo!
How about that?
Baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it, Bleezy. I love it. So guys, if you got it like that and you're not worried about putting a tiny little risk of $100 bill on this teaser, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself an 80 ball. Go ahead and make yourself a quick $80 and throw 100 on this teaser. This teaser cannot lose. I love it, Bleezy. Love it.
That's my lock of the week, folks. My lock of the week right there. Tease Eagles down and Detroit down, two of the top or better teams in the NFL, if not the top tier. And so you got against that competition. Yeah, go ahead and throw some change down on that one, folks.
Oh, I love it, man. I'm going to be honest with you. You're about to pull up my lock of the week. My lock of the week has more value, obviously. So, you're going to bet 100 and win 100. But, bro, I like your teaser better. I'm just going to say it right now. I like Bleezy's lock of the week better than Amicus's lock of the week already. But go ahead and put my lock up there and let me sell my lock and tell y'all why I love it. It is the game I've been talking about for the past 30 minutes. I got excited when we first pulled it up. I'm just telling you guys, throw $117 down and go ahead and collect an easy 100. -1, there's no way in God's green earth that Jordan Love and the Packers, I don't give a fuck if they're playing in Lambeau or Pluto. It doesn't matter. The Vikings, Kirk Cousins, and Jordan Addison are going to walk in there and whoop that ass. This is my lock of the week.
Awesome.
But I like your teaser, buddy. I'm not going to lie. I love your teaser.
Let's go, man. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's our locks of the week. That's our best picks of the week right there, guys. Straight up.
Yeah, and I like both of them a lot. Man, I really love that teaser. That is sweet. But if you want to get a little more risky, just to make a little more money, the Vikings pick is definitely, out of all the games, if you're just going to bet the spread, to me, this is the best bet to make of the day.
You made a hell of a case for that pick. For sure.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to get into another fun segment, buddy. Let's go ahead and move in to the perfect player parlay. We're going to get Bleezy's perfect player parlay.
All right, Dolphins fans. I think Dolphins fans should think that this is pretty interesting. I think it is, but let me know what you think. Here we go.
Oh, let's go.
So I keyed in on the Dolphins game. So this is 4 bets wrapped up in one. Okay. So right here, what I've done, I've got Mac Jones with under 33.5 pass attempts. Okay. I think the Patriots are going to come out running the ball. They're going to try to pound the rock on the Dolphins, kind of like they always do. The Patriots ran more against Buffalo than they normally do. And so I'm looking for them to try to run quite a bit. I went under on Mac Jones. Tua is under 32.5 pass attempts. He hasn't thrown over 32 pass attempts except for one time this year.
Wow.
I went back and looked at it. There was only one, maybe 2 games he had over 32, but no more than 2. It was 1 or 2 games. And once again, I went under on that. And then I got Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke, they ran him quite a bit against Buffalo. I think he had like 11 or 12 carries. And so the bet here is to have at least 9 carries for Zeke. Okay. And then the bottom one down here was Zeke with 1 touchdown.
Wow. Bro, I love your creativity, man. That is one hell of a 4-leg parlay. Look at the value you get with this. Bleezy, you are on fire tonight, baby. Nostradamus Bleezy in the building. You are on fire tonight. Plus 1,400 on a $10 bet will yield a $150 return. Guys, take advantage. I'm stealing this one. I love it. I love the creativity. I love the Mac Jones under. I love the Tua under. I love the Ezekiel Elliott carries. The only one that scares me a little bit is the anytime touchdown by Zeke. But guess what? It's plus 1,400. That's the leg that made it plus 1,400. So go, baby, go. Love it, Bleezy.
Hell yeah, man.
Love it.
So
Bleezy's he's going to throw up my perfect player parlay. And while he's throwing that one up, I'll talk about the contrast that I believe in and that I kind of structure everything around when I make these picks. To me, there's 2 trains of thoughts with these perfect parlays, these player parlays. And one is you can take a small bet, kind of like a Mikey bet last night, and just have so many legs that if they hit, it's going to yield a huge return. Or you can do a bigger bet, but maybe only have 3 legs that most likely will hit. You're going to have a smaller return, but you're going to make a decent amount of money because the risk is a little more with the bet, right? Mm-hmm. So this one is kind of the latter. When you pull mine up, I went with a $10 bet that only returns 44 versus yours that returns 150, right?
Yeah.
But this 4-leg parlay is way easier to hit. It's plus 340. Here's the thing, guys. sometimes you got to grind these bets out, right? Make a little $30, $40 here, a little $20 here, so you can place a nice $100 bet and try to build a bankroll. That's what this bet is. I got Patrick Mahomes throwing 2 or more passing touchdowns. I got Patrick Mahomes throwing for 275 plus passing yards. I got Pacheco to have 55 plus rushing yards in this game. And I have Kelsey getting an any time touchdown. Now, Kelsey has been on fire because of Taylor Swift. I think it's a foregone conclusion that Kelsey is going to get in the end zone. I think the Chiefs are going to run up the score. I think they're going to put a lot of points on the board. I do not see how this 4-leg parlay doesn't hit. And let's go. Let's go. This is my grinder 4-leg parlay of the week, Bleezy.
I like it. I like it. No, it seems well thought out and very legit. I can see all 4 of those hitting, man, for sure. I like it.
All right. Well, Bleezy, we are winding down. We have 2 segments left, and we're going to go ahead and get right into the Blazing Futures. I hear you have
I told you I got a good one.
I see some value in it.
You're going to see once again, kind of like my lock of the week. I'm not reaching. I'm not doing a Mikey, crazy deal. But if you want some guaranteed money in the bank, if you want to throw some money in the bank and have a winner on the future and collect this money in January,
all right, let's go.
Take the Eagles to win the NFC Championship. They're going to win. San Fran's falling off the map. They've got quarterback issues over there now too. The Philly is going to be in the Super Bowl this year. Go ahead and throw 10 down to win 25 in January.
I like it. I love it. At $10, you really can't go wrong. Putting 100 would yield you 250, but that's a little more riskier because the 49ers are lingering. But I love this $10 bet. I would go even as high as 25 and feel good about it because it's just 25. This is
pretty safe bet, right? Pretty safe.
It's a safe bet. And listen, the whole point of gambling is to do what?
Win money.
Win. Let's make some money, baby. So put your $10. These are these little grinder futures. I love it because you win $25 at the end of the year and you put that $25 on a 4-leg parlay and you build a bankroll. I love it, Bleezy. Let's go.
Yeah. You parlay that win.
That's right.
Yep.
So my blazing future is a little heavier, but woo, let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So this is a value bet here, guys. All right. You're risking $10 for a possible return of $1,250, and it's on the Rams winning the Super Bowl. Now, are you going to hit this? Probably not. But is it impossible? I mean, let's think about this. They are just a couple of years removed from Super Bowl champions. They still have Stafford. Cooper Kupp is back. That Paku kid is lighting up the league doing shit nobody's ever seen, right? And last time I checked, Aaron Donald is still on this team. They still have Sean McVay, one of the best coaches in the league. I mean, for $10, let me tell you when you make a bet like this. When you win a little bit of money off of Bleezy's 4-leg parlay, that's a guarantee to win. You take $10 of that money and you lay it on a future like this for the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Love it, man. I like sprinkling in some of those too, man. Because we talked about it earlier, man. The Rams they've got a decent little team this year, man. They're making some noise.
With Cooper Kupp back in the mix, man, you never know, right? You never know how things start clicking, and people go on runs. Teams go on runs. So
if you have a good coach and a good quarterback, heck yeah, you can go a long ways, man.
Yeah, it's a long shot, but that's the you don't take your last $10. You don't take your last $10 to make that bet, Bleezy. That's after you win one of these wonderful Bleezy perfect parlays or the bet the farm lock, and you parlay those winnings into a crazy future like that with a lot of value.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Drum roll, please. Here we go. It is the final segment of the show, which is our little icing on the cake, our little cherry on top. We're going to start it off with Bleezy's Bet the Farm College Lock of the Week. I have no idea what it is. He doesn't know mine, but I'm excited, baby. Let's go.
Here we go, baby. We told you we were going to throw you a bone for Saturday, a college lock of the week, and here's mine. We got West Virginia at Central Florida. Okay, UCF. I know a little bit about UCF because I've been watching some of their games, and let me tell you about UCF. They're weak. They're undersized. They have no depth. They're suspect at quarterback. They're suspect at coaching. West Virginia has a better record. West Virginia is 4-3. Central Florida is 3-4. This game is at UCF, but West Virginia is getting plus 6.5. Let me tell you something, guys. West Virginia is going to win this game outright.
Wow.
Take the 6.5 points and take that money to the bank. West Virginia, I think it's an early game tomorrow on Saturday. Go ahead and throw you a little change on that one.
Love it. Nostradamus Bleezy telling you right now, cash that check. Hold on to that fucking receipt because West Virginia is winning outright. Love that take. All right. Well, let's throw my college Bet the Farm Lock of the Week, buddy.
Coming at you.
It's a little SEC battle royale. Here we go. Okay. You like it? Let's go. We got a risk of $20 to win 19. It's Tennessee at Kentucky.
I like it.
But Kentucky is plus 3.5. Listen, buddy. Both teams, Tennessee is ranked, Kentucky's not, but both teams are 5-2. Kentucky handled Florida. You're not going to convince me that Tennessee, even though they're ranked, is going to go down into that wild place to play in Kentucky and just beat them down. No. Tennessee might win on a late field goal, but give me the plus 3.5. I like Kentucky as my Bet the Farm College Lock of the Week.
I like it, dude. I like it. Kentucky's got a good defense, man. They got a good little squad all the way around, man. I like that bet. Plus 3.5, absolutely.
All day long. Now, I will tell you, there was another one that I was flipping a coin on. It was Clemson at North Carolina State. North Carolina State was plus 10. A couple of days ago, came down to plus 9.5. Just to throw it out there, Clemson and Dabo, they ain't feeling it no more. Dabo doesn't like the transfer portal. He's not playing nice with the college rules. He's suffering because of it. Give me North Carolina as a little extra boon. Give me North Carolina State plus 9.5 at North Carolina State. I think Clemson is trapped.
Amicus doubling down with a couple of college locks. You got to love that.
All right. Well, listen, man. Bro, this show is fire. Absolute fire. I love the picks. You guys rewatch the show, write it down, take screenshots, get Bleezy's picks, take down my picks. I'll tell you what, man. I mean, his teaser, just reflecting back on tonight, and the things I really like, that teaser bet, that's a guaranteed win, man. Throw a big dollar amount on that Bleezy teaser and make yourself some money. I think we're going to open up the panels now, but any final thoughts of the segment, brother?
I just need to put my lock back up there one more time for everybody.
Woo!
We got a team. This is my lock of the week, guys. Philadelphia minus 1 point over Washington. Detroit minus 2 at home on Monday night over the Raiders. Wrap them up in bacon and throw it down.
Bro, that's the lock of the year. The hell with the week. That is the lock of the year. Let's go, Bleezy.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro.
All right, well, that's the show, guys. Let's drop that link and get your thoughts. Tell us what you think of the different segments, and let's have a conversation.
Yeah, man. If anybody has any feedback about the show, let us know, man. We're open for ideas. And also, we want your locks. If anybody's got some picks, let's have them, man. You know?
Absolutely.
But I think after that show right there, I think the fans should know that we know a little bit about what we're talking about. We're not newbies at this. You know what I'm saying?
No, we had a great conversation last night, didn't we? We talked little, a little bit about our past and growing up into the gambling world, and we talked a
Mhm.
little bit about playing some cards back in the day, and
Yeah,
so it was a good conversation. We have a lot of similarities in that lifestyle for sure.
no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I didn't know that about Amicus, man. He's hardcore like that. He's played some poker in his day.
I used to, man. Well, once I had the family and the kids, the wives don't like that shit too much.
No, I know, I know, I know.
Yeah, I gotta be a little sparingly with my sports betting too, but I'll get it in. I'll get it in for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't go crazy with it. I'll legit put like 5, 10, $15 on these games. That's about it, man. I'm not throwing down crazy money. I may throw down 20 or 25 every once in a while, but I like to build my stack.
I'll
And,
tell you what, with that teaser, I'll throw $1,000 on that teaser. I'll throw
uh,
$1,000 on that teaser,
yeah,
buddy. I love it. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah. That's dude. When I saw that, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "Oh my god." So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens.
For sure, for sure. Where's the boys at? Where's Green Rat and Colin and CT?
They're in the chat, man. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody wake up tomorrow morning and throw a little change on West Virginia.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes on that game for sure.
I've seen UCF play. I think 3 times. My son goes to UCF, so that's why I've watched their football team this year.
Okay.
And I've seen what they have, man, because I'm an Ole Miss fan. I know how to judge a good college team. And UCF has a couple of good players, not very many, man, and they have no depth at all. And like I said, in West Virginia, it's got a decent team, man. They've competed with everybody they played this year, and they got a better record, and they're getting 6.5 points. West Virginia.
Yeah, I must admit that game is not my forte. I will take your word for it, but hey, let's go. If that out of all the college games, if that's your lock of the week, I know you've done your research and you must feel real good about it. And bro, you said it's going to be an outright win, so you get 6.5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Maybe the money line may be a good bet on that if I'm that confident, huh? I may have to take a look.
If you want some value for sure, if you're that confident, that's a lot more riskier, though. You know that.
I know. I may have to take a look at that. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at this since this is a Dolphins channel. I'm looking at this Dolphins game here, and I'm looking at some of these notes right here. And check this out. So Tua Tagovailoa, his record this year against like just the straight up bets, he's 5-2. But against the spread, he's also 5-2. That's a good record against the spread, bro. Go Tua.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not looking too good for me taking the 9.5 points because Tua's been covering these spreads.
See, I've got the under and pass attempts, and I just looked up his stats. He's only thrown over 32 attempts twice this year.
Wow. Yeah.
And so I'm going under on that one. I think I like that little parlay.
No, I'm reading some notes here, and history is history, right? It's not the end all be all, but the Patriots absolutely. I mean, they're in the last 14 games overall, they're 3-11 against the spread. I mean, that's horrific.
Okay.
That's horrific. Now, hey, can I change my pick? Can I go Dolphins, baby? Let's go. No.
Hey, like I said, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know, man. I referred back to my score prediction. I'm going with that.
Yeah, I mean the Dolphins, man. When they click, though, man, they can be a scary team. And Ramsey, what's the deal with Ramsey? Is he definitely playing this Sunday?
I'm hearing he's I don't think it's been confirmed, but they're talking about he's going to. You know, I really don't know, and I don't know at what point we find out. You know, CT
Well,
would know that.
that's certainly going to help the defense. And
Now we need him. I heard everybody. I heard Xavier Howard's back. Javon Holland's back. Javon Holland was practicing without the red jersey. I think he was in the last stage of the concussion protocol today.
yeah.
So,
Well, listen, I mean, if y'all's defense takes that next step, the Dolphins become a very serious contender for the Super Bowl, because I think that's the only piece you're really missing. You haven't shown any ability to stop any teams yet, and Ramsey could be that missing piece. Sometimes it takes just one guy, to galvanize on one side of the ball.
right. No, and that's what we need. We need a little momentum on defense right now.
Absolutely.
But I think you're right. I think Belichick's going to try to pound the rock. I think he's going to try to make it an ugly game and ball control, that type of thing. We'll see.
While we're waiting for some of the guys to hop on, if they are, bro, to recap that game last night, it was actually on NFL Network. I told y'all last night we were on the 47-yard line. I think it was a 43, 4th and 2 from your own or the opposing 43. Like that. That's not just the no man's land that CT was talking about, or the gray area, which I called it. That's like everybody in the past 50 years of the NFL in that situation fucking goes for it.
Right.
So yeah. I don't know what we were doing. McDermott is very frustrated with some of these lackadaisic, conservative calls, and we let that team right back in the game, and it should have never been that close.
I heard a couple of Bills fans on the radio down here, local sports talk. They were freaking pissed, dude. They're like, how do you just blow a team out literally on the field the entire game, and then at the end of the game, you almost lose to a Hail Mary or could have lost?
Well, and it goes back to there was 2 4th and 2s. 2 4th and 2s around the same area that we ended up punting, trying to draw them off sides, taking the 5 yards away of game. That's just weak, shitty football, man. And we almost lost. Bro, they're calling that the greatest fucking Hail Mary ever. It was a perfect ball, a teardrop that could have just stuck in somebody's helmet, honestly. And for the first time in NFL history, it never touched a player. It was like a missile being shot from the heavens right into the fucking turf.
And that was pass interference on that play, too. Did you see that?
Well, let's not get crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I saw the replay today, and I was like, damn, that was interference. But they didn't call it, so.
Yeah, that should have never happened. We should have converted the 4th and 2 and been up by 21. And, bro, you were even saying in the first quarter, Bleezy, like – You looked at a Baker Mayfield that didn't belong in the league. You looked at a team that looked like they were a juvie team, a JV squad, and you were saying this had all the markings of like a 38-3. So they were just disheveled, bro. What the hell did we do letting them back in this game with conservative play?
I have no idea. Dude. I have no idea. Are the Bills fans pretty pissed right now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, there's 400,000 Bills Mafia on all the Facebook groups just going absolutely crazy. They're calling for McDermott's head. Normally it's Dorsey hate. Now it's McDermott hate.
Wow.
Because of that conservative play. Bro, you can lose. Like, that's what they did with the Bengals game with Frazier and drop it back like it's fucking 4th and 3 and you're playing 20 yards off the first down marker. What are you doing? That's why Frazier got the soft boot. You did the same thing with the Chiefs in the 13 seconds. This conservative play shit has cost us over the past 3 years, and I think the fans are tired of it.
Wow. So the heat's on the head coach now.
I believe so. Yeah.
That quick, huh? That's crazy. But for them to underperform like that, the heat should be on him right now. It should be
We're a
on.
rabid fan base, bro, and like
Yeah,
we'll turn on you and bite in a second. I mean, when things aren't going the way they're supposed to go. Now we have our loyalties. We're a loyal fan base, but
yeah,
we know what we expect this team to be. You
yeah.
know, this
Sure.
team, bro, this team should have already won a Super Bowl. Let's be honest.
Well,
They had
that's
the
for
talent.
sure. Right. Everybody, welcome Colin to the building. What's up, bro?
Let's go. Fins
What's
up the
happening,
comment
man?
section. What's up, boys? Hey, they better be taking the money to the bank because y'all just locked us in for the weekend.
Yeah, bro.
Let's go, Colin. Let's go, baby.
You like
Back
those
So
the
picks?
truck up.
hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm liking those. I'm liking those college takes. I like
The
what Bleezy
college?
said on UCF because it's always looking like no matter what team they face, it's a close. It's they're losing. Like I saw they were up by a lot to Baylor and then they lose
Yeah,
by one. You
yeah,
know, and
yeah. They're up like 28-0 and got beat.
yeah, and stuff like that. And like you said, they're a very small
They
team.
are small. They've got a couple big D linemen, but like that's it, and they have no depth behind those
Yeah,
guys, man.
yeah, and I like that Amicus took Tennessee over Kentucky, man. I mean Kentucky over Tennessee. I
Right.
think that
Yep.
Yeah,
Kentucky is Kentucky. You know they beat the Gators, and the Gators beat Tennessee at home. So
there you
Kentucky
go.
should be
Exactly.
able to beat.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Kentucky.
I
They
like
they
some.
got a good defense, man.
They
Kentucky.
got a good defense. Both are 5-2. One's ranked, one's not. But you're playing at Kentucky, and listen, you know those are some rabid fans too, bro. Those
Yeah.
Kentucky sports don't fuck around when it comes to the fans.
No. Yeah, the Big Blue. They're pretty hardcore up there.
Yeah, Colin, do me a favor and hold it down for a moment, man. I gotta go check on something. I'll be right back.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's up, though, Colin? What's been popping, man?
Hey, man, I'm getting ready for this Sunday, Bleezy. I'm fired up. Ready
Yeah,
for
bro.
ready for a big bounce back. I'm hearing a lot of people say that this is going to be a close game. Nah, I think we're going to still win by double digits. Bleezy, I think it's going to be a 10-point win,
10
10 points
points?
or more.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I already know my score prediction's like 40 something to 20 something, so I'm still sticking with that.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting a good
I mean,
game.
I think I could see a 10-point win, man. I mean, that sounds about right. Because like I was saying, I think he's going to try to make it sloppy. I think he's going to try to pound the rock, is what I think, man.
Yeah,
Mac Jones, and I guess it depends on if we get Ramsey back and all that. But I don't, I don't know, man. It's going to be. I'm hyped about it too. It's going to be a good game, man.
yeah, hell yeah. I think our best part about having Tyreek Hill for this one is because if we would have been without him, man, they don't have to worry about doing the
That's
double
not. Yeah.
coverage and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. We need Tyreek out there, bro.
Yeah, so even if they're going to double him, that's going to leave someone else open. If Tyreek wasn't in there, they're not going to double, you know?
Right.
But
Exactly, man. And that helps Waddle get open and everybody.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, we need to sweep the Patriots this year, baby. We're gonna be breaking out the brooms on Sunday.
hell yeah.
Swept
Hell
that
yeah.
ass. Hell yeah, dude. You watching the World Series?
So I'm not, but I saw that George Bush threw the first pitch or something like that.
Oh, did
I thought
he?
that was pretty badass. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Damn. Arizona's up 4-3 now. They were down 2-0.
Damn. So I actually just got back from a high school football game, DeLand High School versus New
Okay.
Smyrna High School.
How was it?
It was a good one. My cousin, he's number 30, Tyler Florio. He plays. He's only on kickoff team right now for varsity, but
Sweet.
but yeah, for JV he plays a few positions. But right now on
Okay.
varsity he's starting on the kickoff team, so I got to see
Okay.
him a few times. But I hate the new rule for fair catch because I can't never see him get a hit because they're always fair catches.
Yeah, you ready to see him stick somebody on that
Yeah.
kickoff team?
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah! I'll
Drop
have to send
it.
you a video later because I got a video. He didn't hit anybody, but I got a video of him out there.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. Do they have a pretty good team?
Yeah, so they're actually 6-2 or 7-2 right now.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, man, I'm ready for this Sunday. I think
I am
that
too, dude.
I think
I am
that the
too.
weather is going to be a big factor, man. I hear that it could
Really?
Yeah, I hear that it could be windy and rainy in Miami. I was like, huh.
No
But we know how
shit.
Florida is. It could say it's going to rain and then be sunny.
I would rather it not be rainy and windy, man. That's going to play into Belichick's hands. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it could. It could, unless Mozart wants to run like he did last time we played him.
Let Mostert run. Is Armstead back?
No, not this week,
No.
but at least by the bye,
Okay.
after the bye.
Yeah, I'm seeing zero precipitation for that Miami game. Are you in Miami though, Colin?
No, I'm Bleezy's probably closer than I am for sure, right? I'm about 3 hours
Yeah.
from Miami in
Yeah,
the northern.
I'm 2 hours, but yeah.
It looks like 85 degrees, partly cloudy, but it says 0% precipitation. But you never know with the weather, especially in Florida, bro. Florida weather can change
Yeah.
on a dime.
This
Yeah.
time of year, though, it's normally more consistent, and it normally doesn't rain that much down here this time of
Okay.
year,
Yeah,
unless
I'm
there's
gonna check real quick. I'm gonna check my weather.
unless there's some kind of tropical storm or some kind of front coming through. We got Big Philly saying clear skies.
Yeah, that's what I see too. I agree with Big Philly. I trust me. I wish it was a muddy, rainy game in Miami. That would be wonderful. And the roof, y'all have a retractable roof, right?
No, it's got a cover. It's got a sun shield on it. It's not retractable.
Oh, so it's so okay. So if it rains, that's not good.
Right.
Well, hell, I wish it did rain, but I don't think it's going to.
Yo, Big Philly, we need a score prediction from you. I need one from you and one from Todd.
So it's just showing there's a sun with a cloud over it, so it could rain. It's not showing a clear sky for me, but
Yeah,
it is
I mean, you
showing
never know.
rain. Yeah, so could be either
Hey,
way.
Bleezy, let's get their logs too, Colin. If you want to look over the game spreads and everything, and what's your lock of the week, brother? You got a lock?
So I don't, but I'm gonna think of one right now. You know, a team that's gonna win, and that
Take
if
your
you put
time.
your money on them. All right, yeah. Man, you know what? I'll go as far to say that the Chiefs. I would take the Chiefs over the Broncos. I don't care if it's in Mile High Stadium and that the altitude is high. I think there's no way the Broncos win that game.
Chiefs are playing pretty good right now.
It doesn't matter if they win or not. We're the spread's 7.5, I believe, on that game. So
I
what?
wouldn't lock that in.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah. Those big numbers, man. I don't like those big numbers either, man. When they get up around 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah, not for a lock of the week, Bleezy. Definitely not for a lock.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other NFL games that are going on right now that are going on Sunday.
What do you think? What do you think of my lock, where I got the Vikings going into Lambeau and covering 1 point?
I like. So if I'm honest with you, I was about to say I like it, but I don't like it just because I don't like taking teams that just played Monday night. Man, even if
It's a short week. That's good. That's good information. I thought about that. But let me tell you, it won't matter because Kirk Cousins and Addison are going in and playing Jordan Love, and Jordan Love is trash.
That's his 5-star lock. Lock it in, folks. Lock it in.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
It's going to be interesting to see how we do, man. We disagreed.
Yeah. Can you count them and see which ones?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games.
Okay.
Damn.
We went
and which
different way on 7 different games.
Which games did y'all take that were the same?
It was what, about 9 games? How many? Because there's a month.
I didn't realize we took this many different, but we took quite a few the same, but we went a different way on 7 of them. Man.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So next week we'll do the recap as the first segment, and we'll see who's leading the horse race. You know, it's going to be a battle all the way to the end, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, the recap will be interesting too. That's when, we'll be, because we can't lie about it. It's all on tape.
That's right. Yeah, not only the recap, but we're also, I forgot to tell everybody, we're throwing in another segment for the very end going forward, which is called Bad Beats. So we'll see which
yeah.
of our picks that we were winning, maybe in the final
shit.
2 minutes, and Bleezy or Amicus got a real bad beat to spoil the fun.
Well,
We got hosed.
that was like last night, man. Y'all took Buffalo by or Michael K or you, one of y'all took Buffalo by the 8, and
Mhm.
man, they
Yep.
just barely Baker just fucked them on that, man. I
Yeah,
was like, damn.
that exactly, Colin. That was a bad beat in the final 2 minutes for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, I think, man, if that wide receiver was looking, the Buccaneers could have won that game if
You would
that
have
wide
caught that.
receiver.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt, man. How can they not be looking?
How come
How
the
can
Bills
the
games
ball?
keep coming down to like they could lose by fucking one play that they need that the other team
Yeah.
needs and then they fucking
How
win?
can the ball not touch anybody? I've never
I
seen
know
that.
that was crazy.
Dropped right in the end zone.
What was that like being a fan of the team? What was that like, Darren, live for you, bro? When you're watching it, you're like, oh shit.
Well, I'll tell you, when I was watching it, I was a little confused because normally you see everybody bunched up in one spot and they're
Yeah,
just trying to high point the ball. But this was like a basketball game where they were like bracketing and blocking out everybody,
Yeah,
which
boxing
left
out.
like a nice little landing area for the fucking pigskin.
Yeah, bloop.
Yep.
The
yeah,
big
it was
What's
crazy.
up, Big Philly?
What's up, Big
What's up, Big
Philly? What's your
Philly?
lock of the week, buddy? And what do you think of Bleezy and Amicus picks?
I stopped paying attention. Not playing. My pick of the week, my lock of the week. Give me Houston over Carolina.
I'm on that one too. I'm
Houston
on
Mm.
the
over
Texans.
Carolina.
I was
Okay.
on that one too. As I said in the show on the
The
first
battle
segment,
of
I
the
was
top
on
two
it and I
quarterbacks.
swapped it at the end.
Battle of the rookies.
Yeah.
Give me
Hey, Big
Houston.
Philly,
And they get Taco back. Boy.
what's your fence score prediction?
My what?
Your
Dolphins score.
Dolphins, Patriots.
31, 17 Miami.
Gotcha. You locked in.
Hell yeah. So I gotta say this real quick, man. Like 2 years ago, when I went to my first Dolphins Patriots game, which was my first Dolphins home game ever, bro.
Mm.
2021, where Waddle had the record for most receivings or something, most catches by a rookie. But anyways, I wore all black to that game for the Patriots funeral. So this Sunday, I'm dressing in
Oh,
all black, bro. Whenever I go to the
yeah.
bar. Yep.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell
But yeah,
yeah.
that was like my tradition nowadays. Now, whenever we play the Patriots, I do all black because for the Patriots funeral.
Blacked out.
Yep.
Nice. I like it. Well, yeah,
Hell yeah.
we're about to sweep them, so you're good.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure to have the broomstick and the dustpan.
That's right. Exactly. All black. We got Green Rat in the building.
Let's go.
What's up?
Green
What's
Rat?
up?
Yo,
Fins up and Bills are trash.
This Boston Heat game is crazy right now.
Yeah, I'm watching it, Big Philly.
Damn, do y'all know what's going on with the Magic game? The team we all
No,
like?
what's up? What happened?
Big Philly said the one of the basketball games right now is crazy, and I was
Yeah,
The Heat game.
Boston Heat. Jimmy Butler's at the line right now. He missed one.
How about these Diamondbacks up 5-3 right now?
Oh, the
Yeah, I just saw
Diamondbacks came back and put up 5, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
5-3 Diamondbacks right now.
damn. Hell yeah.
Do you know if the starting pitcher Gallon is still in the game or was he knocked out, giving up 3 runs?
I'll have to see. I got a commercial right now.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Oh man, that's a good game, bro.
Hey, Big Philly, are we gonna have you back at training camp this coming year, bro? We need that freaking that fire live stream again, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe. I gotta see what's up. Maybe. Oh, Jimmy Butler with the slam at the. That's an and one. Oh, that's bullshit. That should have been a fucking foul.
Yeah, because
Time to pull out some.
when you did
Time
that
to
for
pull
Stevie
out
D,
some.
that was pretty badass, man. I enjoyed watching that freaking show. We got to see what was going on at training camp.
Oh, he was at training camp.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah, he
stuff?
was at training camp, letting us know what was going on. You know, while it was happening, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I was watching them do that too, man. That was nice. Well, it's on, folks. We're about to have a nice weekend of football.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great
Hell yeah.
weekend. It's
Who
even
the
more fun now, man, because like
Yeah,
I feel like I'm invested with these picks, so it's giving me juice, like action, without
well,
even betting on all the games. I'm only gonna have a few. Yeah, I have a few bets, but I still feel the dopamine hit of the action because of the standings.
yeah,
Want me to go over one
yeah.
of my bets? Want me to go over one of my bets on Prize Pick, sir? Little Prize Pick bet. I just dropped it.
Hey, does
Hey,
Uh,
big
Prize Pick?
Philly. Believe if you didn't watch the show, rewatch it and get Bleezy's lock of the week and my lock of the week. Both of our lock of the weeks are absolute locks. You'll make some money. Just back the fucking truck up. But I especially
Banger.
love Bleezy's teaser. Bleezy's teaser is killer.
Wait, what was Bleezy's teaser?
Oh, it's beautiful. Check
So,
this bad boy out.
we're taking Philly, teasing it down to -1 over Washington. Philly's probably the best team in the NFL right now. And then we got Detroit Monday night at home against the Raiders, who are in shambles. I think the coach is about to get fired and who knows what else. So we have Detroit -2. So we got Philly -1, Detroit -2, 5-star, could be 5-star lock of the year.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
lock,
like.
lock of the century, bro. Put $1,000 down and collect $830. Take the wifey out for a couple of dinners.
Yeah, yeah, Bleezy. I love it, but the only thing I don't love is the freaking. I don't love that because I know everyone is taking that bet on the Eagles, bro. You know
Yeah.
everybody's betting on the Eagles this weekend, so you never know how Vegas wants to do that. They want you to reel in on it, and then I mean, bro, I think the Eagles are gonna win that game by 21
Well, that's why I
points.
teased it down. That's why I teased it down because the actual spread is 7, right?
Right,
Okay.
right.
And so I really that would kind of scare me too. But I took it down to I got a -1. So
Okay. Okay.
I'm digging that. I
Yeah,
think
hell
I
yeah.
would
and
be,
you're
I
right,
would
dude.
be,
You never know.
I would be interested to see, very interested to see if, like, the gambling sharks of Vegas, the guys that really, really make a living doing this at a high level, if this is one of their bets. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if this is in their portfolio as a bet this weekend. That's a beautiful teaser, bro.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I think the Titans are gonna beat this because I think the Falcons are favored by 2 or 3 over
Yeah.
the Falcon or over the Titans. I think the Titans
Yeah.
win that game on the road.
Really?
Only
Hot
because I saw
take.
they're busting out their throwback uniforms for the first time. And man, I think they're gonna play a little hard, just like people hyped up the Eagles. Yeah, I don't think it helped the Eagles, but I don't know. Whenever you got that first time wearing those uniforms in a while, it looks like they show up a
Are
little
they
bit.
wearing the Oiler uniform, the old school
Yeah,
Houston Oiler? Oh, that'll
yeah.
be nice, man.
Now, which game are you talking about? You talking about the Titans at Steelers next Thursday, or the Titans?
Titans and Falcons.
Yeah, the
That's
Titans and Falcons this game. But you said on the road though, Titans at home.
Yeah,
Oh, the Titans are home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you like them
Wait.
even more.
Are the Titans favored or are the Falcons favored?
No, the Falcons are giving up 2.5. They're laying 2.5.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I would lock in. I would lock in on the Titans. Now, that wouldn't be my number one of the week, but I think that's a sneaky one.
Listen, I took the Titans. I love it, Colin.
Oh,
You're on my bandwagon with that bet. Bleezy went the other way with Atlanta, but let me tell you, that was a tough one for me. And I had Houston and Atlanta Falcons covering for an hour earlier today, and I made a last-minute change on both of them. So I am not going to hate on the Falcons pick by Bleezy or the Texans pick by Bleezy and Big Philly. They're great bets because I had the bet too, but I changed my mind at the end, and I'm hoping I get at least one of the changes right.
I hate going against 0-16 too. They're starving for a
Yeah.
win, man. Carolina.
Yeah,
I mean
that's
they
why
are.
I did it, man. At home, what better? Listen,
Yeah,
this is what I thought. I thought, Bleezy, that yeah, you have the fact that they're 0-6, they're at home, but also it's the two biggest picks in the draft going against each other. They're going to be fired up. And if Bryce Young ever had a game to get fired up for, it's the game to justify his number one pick. So give me the points, baby.
great point, bro. Great,
And it
great point, man.
yeah, and it really doesn't hurt the Panthers to win because no other team has 0 wins, right?
Right.
So even if
No.
they get 1 win, they're still likely to get the first pick.
Right.
And
They're trying.
Bleezy, you know that a lot of these games and sports in general come down to that little extra thing, that little nuance of
Yeah.
psychological, emotional,
Yeah.
whatever ingredients, And to me,
Right.
that was the tip and scale. Him proving himself worthy of the number one pick
Wow.
at home. Give me the +3.5.
Good call, bro. Like I said, I hate to go against an 0-16, man, in the NFL.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's what makes this sport so fun. The betting gimmick in general, because those nuances really do matter. Weather really does matter.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
the fact that you got in an argument with your wife the night before the game really does matter. Think about when you don't have something going well in your life and you got to go to work the next day and perform. It's hard. And these guys deal with it and we don't get to see that stuff. So when you hear about something going on, you plug that into your gambling psyche. When you make your bets, you have to. And this part of it is definitely what tipped the scale when it came to Bryce Young, filling the Heat, 0-6, number one pick justification. You think CJ Stroud, the second pick in the fucking draft, is going to come in to my Bank of America house in Charlotte, North Carolina, and show me the fuck up? Hell no.
Woo! He's on fire tonight, folks. He is on fire. Yeah, it's on, dude. No, this definitely makes things more interesting. Colin, I wrote you down that you like the Titans and you like Washington.
Yeah, no, I don't. I didn't say I like Washington to win. I said that
Plus,
I feel like
plus
that
7
No, I just feel like that one is one that like everybody you won't
could be
see
a
anybody
trap.
like that picks NFL picks taking Commanders, so it like almost throws you off to where it's like
No, I hear
maybe
you, man.
Commanders.
I know what you mean.
But I definitely I do think Titans now. I'm not sleeping on the Falcons, but I
Oh,
only
you
like
said
I said those.
KC. You said KC too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I said Kansas City over. Who are they playing? It doesn't matter. They're at home,
Denver.
right?
Denver.
Oh no, they're on the road in Denver. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't. I mean,
doesn't matter.
the Jets beat Denver in Denver, so
Right.
I think Chiefs will have no problem. But hey, that could be one. You never know. The Chiefs play us next week, and they could sleep on the Broncos.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'd rather the Chiefs not lose to the Broncos and then play us. Get a pissed off Kansas City team. No, I'll pass on that. That's what happened to us against Philly. Philly coming off a loss. A good team. You don't want a good team pissed off. We need to handle KC out in Germany, bro.
Oh, that's going to be a good one, man. And
Yeah,
y'all have a bye week after that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
bye week and then home game.
Okay.
Right after the bye is a home game against Vegas.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna spank them.
Yeah, and that we'll get everybody back. Armstead,
After the bye week.
Chan, yeah,
Okay. Hell yeah.
Ramsey for sure. Needham's
Yeah.
back this
So,
week. They said that I think that was CT maybe that said it, or maybe TD Finn's talk, but one of them said Javon Holland, or when Javon Hollins is out this week, that Nick Needham has been taking reps at safety. So I was like,
Is Holland out? I heard Holland was back at practice today.
what I heard is he wasn't practiced today, and that's why TD thinks he's out for sure because he's still in concussion protocol.
Well, see, the people on the local sports talk show in the afternoon were talking about Holland was back today, and he wasn't even wearing the red jersey. But maybe they don't know what they're talking about. That's where I got that.
Maybe that is true, but he could still be. I don't know how they do it, but he's still in concussion protocol.
Right? Yeah, he's still got to. Yeah, they mentioned that he's still got to clear something. The last day,
I hope he was out. I hope if he switched his jersey back to a normal one, he's got to be getting better for sure.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm looking at this schedule right here. See all the 5-2, right? Got the Patriots and then the Chiefs. And just as a Bills fan, I'm going to go down here because we're one game behind y'all right now. I'm going to see how this will shape out from my perspective. I'll give you the win against the Patriots. I think the Chiefs game is going to be really close, but I mean, y'all are playing at home, but oh no, this is in Germany, right? Germany. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're considered the home team, I guess, in Germany, but it's still in Germany. I'm gonna give the Chiefs.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna give the Chiefs the win in that one. You'll beat the Raiders at the Jets. Bro, if we lost to the Jets week 1, I'm gonna say the Jets are gonna get you. They're gonna sneak up on you and get you after you blow the Raiders out. You'll be feeling confident again. You'll lose to the Chiefs. You'll blow the Raiders out. You'll be feeling, good again, and then the Jets will smack you upside your head one time in a close one. Then you're gonna blow out the Commanders. You're gonna blow out the Titans. You're gonna beat the Jets in Miami. There will be redemption that day. I'm going to say you're going to beat the Cowboys, too. Even though there's a chance, I'm going to say you're going to beat the Cowboys.
Bucket hat. That's tight, bro.
And I'm going to say you're going to lose to the Ravens and the Bills. So I got you 1, 2, 3, 4 more losses. That puts you with 6 losses on the year. So 11-6 is my final record for the Miami Dolphins.
I think that's about what I said at the beginning of the year. We're 12-5, maybe.
But I don't see y'all winning. I'll be honest with you. I don't see you winning or losing any of those other games. And honestly, the ones I do have you losing, you could easily win. So, I mean, it's not too bad of a schedule, to be honest with you.
That back end's going to be pretty tough, man. Those last 3 or 4 games were no joke, man.
Well, the Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills. Yeah, those are 4 tough games for sure. Yeah. Good point.
In December, too, man, we got to get that little moniker off our back that we can't win in December. You've heard that talk, huh, Colin? It's bullshit.
We'll take care of that business.
Yeah, we're about to handle that.
Handle business.
Exactly.
Yeah, but here's the good thing about your schedule, bro. The Jets game at the end of the year, that's in Miami.
Right.
Cowboys is in Miami. Bills is in Miami. The only weather game, possible cold game, is Baltimore. At Baltimore. That's it.
Sweet. We'll take it. We need to beat the Chiefs and we need to beat the Patriots this weekend, but we need to beat the Chiefs in Germany, man. So we can have that. So we can have that win over them, and then take care of business. We'll pick up maybe 1 or 2 more losses, but we need home field advantage, bro. If we're trying to win a Super Bowl, give us home field advantage, man.
Well, not only that, but as we discussed last night, the last team you beat over 500 was Week 3 against the Bills a year ago. So, the Bills have they beat the Dolphins, right? They beat the Dolphins. The Bills have beat the Chiefs in the regular season a couple of times in the past. Like, the Dolphins need a big marquee win against a good team because you haven't had one. You lost to the Bills. You lost to the Eagles. If you lose to the Chiefs in Germany, you know what the narrative will be.
Double down on that narrative.
They're going to double down, bro.
Yeah, sure they will. But It's up to us to beat these teams, man. But once again, you're talking about KC, one of the best teams in the league, man.
Yeah, Kansas City
They're no joke.
they've had home field
Yeah, but
advantage
if you
throughout.
think you can win the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, you're the best team in the league. You know, like we got to get out of this mindset with Dolphin fans and Bills fans. Like, oh, we can beat these teams, but we don't expect to. It's the Chiefs, and fuck the Chiefs. If you're the better team, you're expected to beat the Chiefs. You got to beat the Chiefs. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You got to beat the Bills. You got to beat the Chiefs. You just got to.
Yeah, you're right. And I think we will.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, the Chiefs, man, they've had home field advantage. This could be the 5th straight year, all the way to the Super Bowl.
Is that right?
Home field advantage.
Damn.
Fucking Chiefs, man. And now you got all the Swifties backing them too, man. This is like worst case scenario. This is some set up bullshit.
The Swifties. You heard Go
I
ahead.
mean, it's hard enough beating Mahomes and Kelsey. You fucking add Taylor Swift to the mix? She's like a fucking planet goddess. How do you beat that? How do you compete against that shit?
That's not fair. That's not
It's
even
not
fair.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think that even if we beat the Patriots and lose to Chiefs, bro, we're 6-3 headed to the bye week.
Yeah.
Even if we go 1-1 in these next two.
Yeah, but Colin, here's the problem. The Bills will be 6-3 as well. It will be first in the AFC East.
But we would still play y'all at the end of the year, so that doesn't matter.
Fair enough. That's how we look at it too, with being
That'd be a hell of a game. If it comes down to that at the end of the year, that's gonna be crazy, dude. That's gonna be
sick. It probably will. I still think
it could.
Will.
Yeah, it definitely could, man. That would be sick, bro.
Well, if McDermott was to keep playing conservative, we might lose, a couple of these games to these shit teams in the future,
Do y'all play Baltimore this year?
Yes.
Good, right? If they didn't, I was about to say, damn.
Yeah.
Because Baltimore looks good, man.
Yeah, they do. And they still have to play Philly, KC, don't you?
Yeah, we got to play Philly. We got to play KC. I'm pulling up ours. So we got a tough schedule too, bro. So we're playing Cincinnati next week on Sunday Night Football. We should beat them. I mean, they're not the same Bengals team. We should beat them. It's at Cincinnati. We go there. Ooh. Sunday Night Football. Yeah. Then forget, I have a cold, so I'm like stopped up, man. I almost didn't think I was going to be able to make it today, but I said, fuck it, let's go, baby. I just powered through. But
yeah, you're good.
After Cincinnati, we did we played Denver. So that should be a win, right? Yeah, it should be a win. We played New York. That should be a win, even though we lost week 1. Like, we should beat the fucking Jets, man. Then we got the Eagles. So here's our tough stretch. You ready? Whew, this is murderous row. Let me give you the last games. It's at the Bengals and then Denver. That's the last easy one, Denver. Then we got the Jets, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Dolphins.
Damn.
Bro, that's rough.
Where do y'all play the Chargers at?
We play the Chargers in Los Angeles, so I was mistaken. Whoa, I thought we played the Ravens, but we don't. Thank God we don't play the Ravens, because it's tough enough as it is. We don't play the
Ravens.
Nope.
Those lucky bastards.
Bro, the fucking Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, back to back to back to back. That's rough. And then we got to play y'all in Miami at the end. Shit.
That's no joke,
bro. We might end up being like 9-8, man. I mean, I think we'll make the playoffs though. No matter what, we'll make the playoffs.
I want home field advantage all the way through. Taken away from KC.
Bro, you can't get home field advantage unless you beat the Eagles, unless you beat the Bills. That's what I'm saying. You have to beat those upper echelon teams.
And that's what we're going to have to do. That's what we need to do.
Well, it does us better off if we beat, let's say if we had to win one game, Chiefs or Eagles, You want to
Mm-hmm.
win Chiefs because they're AFC.
AFC. There you
So
go.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
it's okay if we do beat Kansas City. That's fine that we drop the Eagles game.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
No,
especially
that's a good point.
if we beat the Patriots and Kansas City head into bye week.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Oh man, it's gonna be cruising Colin again.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, that's right. But I'm so ready for Sunday, y'all. I'm ready to get to the bar, man. Have a good time. I gotta
Yeah.
work Sunday night, but I'm still excited for
Do you?
Sunday.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Hey, Bleezy, I just thought of something. The
Yeah,
good thing about us picking different, having quite a few games, 7 games that were different spreads
mm-hmm.
or different choices, is like one of us is going to look like a genius, right? So, and
Yeah.
it still gives credibility and credence to the show. So let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, man. We went the different way on 7 different games, man. Plus, all of our locks are all different picks too. We'll see how we do on all of them.
Hell
You
yeah,
know.
I didn't get to see the whole show. When I came in, I got to see first thing I heard was uh the end of the teaser. I heard the teaser and I heard right whenever y'all gave your final one before the college picks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I heard the college logs. So I was probably like I missed like the first 45 minutes.
Well, here's the good part.
But like I
I
said, I was
timed
at
it,
the
Bleezy.
football game.
So from the next week there'll be 2 segments added,
Okay.
but it shouldn't be too much longer than today. We did all these segments in about 50 minutes, so we're
Okay.
looking at a little over an hour for a full 13 segment or whatnot show. So the what I'm saying to you, Colin, is if you go back and listen to it from beginning to end, it's only 50 minutes. It's not very long at all.
Hell yeah. Hell
We
yeah.
went through every NFL game and we picked them,
Well,
and
that's why
then
whenever
so
my bad.
you didn't you missed that, and then we did the 5 leg
Yep.
deals.
Hell yeah, that's why whenever one of the picks that I made, or it was Titans and Falcons, whenever Amicus said you took Falcons, I was like, oh shit, I gotta rewatch this shit to see.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
did, man.
So we did the game day spreads and picks, then the Fantastic Five, then the Bet the Farm lock of the week, then the perfect parlay, then the Blazing Futures, and then the Bet the Farm college lock of the week. So those are the 6 segments in total.
Yes, sir. I got it. I got it going right now.
There you go.
Locked in from the beginning, man.
There you go.
Gonna see how these locks are.
All right, well, man, let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. I'm tired. I had a long ass week this week. If that's cool,
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
any
it.
final thoughts?
I'll go ahead and give my final thought. I think that the embryo stage of Friday night sports betting with Bleezy and Amicus was fire. I think it couldn't have been any better. I think the picks were great. I think if you're just tuning in, go back. It's less than an hour from beginning to end when we cover all the segments of the picks. You're going to see some real gems in there. I mean, back in the truck up moments that you want to take advantage of, some surprises and some twists and some good game analysis from a couple of guys that have been doing this for a minute.
Well said again, Amicus. Well said again. What about it, Colin? Any final thoughts, bro? We know you're pumped for Sunday, right?
Hell yeah, yes sir. Hey,
Got the
I'm ready.
bucket hat. That's
No,
a
but
true.
I'm
I like
fired
that
up.
bucket hat.
Hey, everybody, make sure to go waddle on the like button. Hit that like
Yeah.
button, man. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, man, to the channel. And it was a great show.
Promote your channel.
Yeah, y'all want to check out Dolphins 247 with Colin, go check it out. Hit the like, subscribe, man. But if you want to actually make some money, you need to go back and rewatch this from the start. And if you lose the money, well, you could come on the next show next week and Tell
and win it
Amicus
back.
and Bleezy. Yep, and win it back, or tell him how how.
Hey, even if you just put $5 on a game, and don't spend the money or gamble the money if you don't have it. But if you can afford to throw down $30 onto a little account and play around with it, take some of these picks. Yeah, you can make some money, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And other than that, man, come Sunday, like I said, I'm gonna be wearing the all black Bleezy. I recommend the same, bro. If you have that
Okay,
all black, break it out, man.
yeah,
Cause you'll guarantee a W. I
I
can
like
feel it.
that.
Yes, sir.
All
But
right,
fins up, great show, y'all, man. And
appreciate it,
Amicus, hey,
Colin.
Amicus, I only expect you to smoke the finest tobacco. Fins up.
Hey, I'm packing a bowl right now, my brother. Great
Yes,
show.
sir.
What's your final thoughts, Bleezy?
Hey, final thoughts was I love the show, man. I had a great time doing it. It's fun. It's fun as hell, dude. And actually, I put thought into these picks, man. I went through, and I'm trying to do the best I can at it. So we'll see what happens. But I really zoned in on my 5-star lock of the week is always going to be my best bet that I'm super confident in, and so, we'll see what happens. You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all. You know what I mean? And so, unless you're the 72 Dolphins, you know what I'm saying? And so, but no, I think we'll just keep getting better and better, man. Because I was trying to match Amicus's energy, and we're going to keep getting better at that too as we go, man. I think it was a good show, man, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All right,
hell yeah.
guys.
And thanks for letting me join y'all up here
Yeah, bro.
after to make some fucking picks and talk it up with y'all, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cause it was
start
definitely a good
joining
time.
us on Friday nights, man. You're more than welcome, dude. You're welcome here all the time. You know that.
Yes, sir. Cheers to y'all, man.
All right, fellas. I'm going to go ahead and end it, man. Everybody have a good weekend, and go fins up, and take these locks.